Okay, so you've got an aquarium that is in perfect condition and you quite like it, but you would like to step one more level up and you would like to tweak it some more. What would you do? How would you help it? How would you improve it? This is today's topic. All right, so I'm just talking to Dave Chow and he's sending me pictures of his improvements here. I asked him what kind of tweaks does he want to implement in the workshop tank that we made a couple of weeks ago, and you will see the video about that tank in the description. It's quite a popular video and this master is really inspiring, and he's telling me that we should add some red spots and some more details into his tank. So that's the first tank that we're gonna start working on. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. Let me see what we have to do according to the plan. First, we need to put Riccardia moss on the right side of this rock. And we also need to tweak it a little bit more with some patches of Bucephalandra Red, maybe some Pangolino, Anubias Pangolino. On this side over here, we need to add some green plants. We're also having trouble in this corner here, so we need to cover the inflow. We need to close this line, which is going from the right side of the tank downwards, and we need to continue that line. Right here, we need to actually add some detail at the bottom of the rocks going down, and also we will do the same thing on the left side of the tank. Let's move to the other side that you guys see now on the right side of the camera. We will add some red patches in the background next to the stems. Obviously, that's going to be the eye of the dragon. We will need to have some transition between the rocks and the Hemianthus cuba, and we will need to add some details right before the hairgrass on the right side. And obviously some details here to have some transition between the rocks and the sand. All right, so let's start working. Let's put all these plants into the tank. If the Riccardia will not be enough to cover the left side of the rock, I will take out some more from the adjacent tanks. As with every tweaking, we will start removing some water from the tank, and we have the hose prepared for that. It's very important for you to have a very good water change system, because if you have a very good water change system, you will start changing the water regularly. So I always say that to you guys, please try to invent a good system for you. I took out enough water, so I'm just gonna stop the hose now. Let's start with the crypts. So we have the Cryptocoryne parva. I'm going to start to introduce them at the bottom of the rocks. This is something that you want to plant in the soil. This is not an epiphyte. I'm just going to put this picture with my phone here. Hydrocotyle verticillata, which our camera operator Chubby told us that this sounds like an appetizer, like an Italian appetizer. Hydrocotyle verticillata. I kind of like the way that they look like little umbrellas at the bottom, and I know that Dave Chow was using the Nymphoides Taiwan in many tanks that he made, and he likes that plant a lot. This is like a mini Nymphoides in the tank here. Thank you, Patricia. So we got the brasiliensis now. Problem is that it's too uniform. You've got two types of plants, and I need to add some verticillata in between the brasiliensis. Take this and just put it inside there to have some natural movement there. So the main idea is to add as many details to your aquarium as possible. It's very simple. The more details you have, the more advanced your aquarium will look. We will start to add some more brasiliensis. This one is lab plant, so it's much smaller. In the back here, we only add 2 pots of Pangolino, which is a really nice small Anubias type. The leaves will not grow much bigger than this, so I can add it in the cracks of the rocks. The next plant that I want to add would be the Hygrophila pinnatifida, which is a reddish plant, and it will grow quite big if you let it go. I'm continuously checking the phone to see Dave's plans and to act accordingly. So right now we have to work on the lower right side of the tank. I really like this plant, the Blyxa japonica. Very fragile plant, but if you introduce it in your aquarium and you don't damage the leaves, then you will not have any problems with it. I'm just gonna push it into the sand right there, very carefully. I'm doing the same thing like Dave Chow has explained to you in his video. It's a trial and error thing. I try to introduce some plants. I'm going to see whether they work there or not. If they don't, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to introduce some more. Bucephalandra's there. So he wanted to have something there, have the transition between the Monte Carlo and the rock, and I put the big brasiliensis over there. Let's check this right side of the tank to see what we do with the red patches, the eye of the dragon. And then he needs something at the top there. Ah, that's gonna be difficult to do. Yeah, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna start planting the first red patch over there. That's Ludwigia. And then the Alternanthera reineckii mini. We've got the big stems, and I'm going to use them in the background there, in between the other stems. All I have to do now is to start to glue the Riccardia on the big stone there. I need to put the pinnatifida at the top of this, and I need to glue some more Riccardia here. All right, we're ready with the planting. The last step in tweaking this tank would be to add some pebbles there in the foreground, and I will just go and hammer some rocks outside for that, and then we will fill it up with water, and we're ready. Alright, so we're ready with tweaking this aquarium. Please let us know what you think. I'm gonna send the pictures to Dave Chow and I'm gonna wait for his answer. Maybe he's gonna tell me that, I don't like it. So I already sent it, he didn't see it yet. So let's wait until he replies and I'm gonna let you guys know what's his verdict on the tweak. And also you can tell us your verdict as well in the comments below. The answer came back. He says, fantastic. What time is it in Hong Kong? It's 9:30, so he must be still up. He said he's waiting for the updates video. Hello, Dave. Yes, so the master is happy, and if the master is happy, then I am happy. And please let us know if you are happy in the comments below. And I'm gonna show you how this whole thing looks like after it cleared up a little bit. And after these images, we're gonna move on to the next scape. Aquarium tweaking, part 2. I'm gonna add some detail to this tank by putting in some bigger and more accentuated roots into the tank. I've talked to Dave Chow before when he was here, and he told me that he's kind of missing some bigger visual elements, hardscape elements in the tank, and I think that's a really good idea. Obviously this wood is going to be much more lighter in color for the first couple of weeks, and after that it's going to look nicely, so please don't comment that the root color is different, because it's going to change. Oops. So I'm getting rid of this wood. It's not working.com. I'm gonna try another one. The top part is too thick. This looks nice, but it's too big. So guys, trial and error, I'm giving up. Yeah, ready. Need a bigger one, also a heavier one. Oh, that came up. Ooh, bad. So, we start from scratch. This is the wrap for today. I added the wood, and I'm gonna wait until tomorrow when our maintenance expert Gabor arrives to help me to take the water out of this tank, and I will start gluing the redwood wood. New day, new improvement in the project. I'm gonna start trimming the mosses now, and I'm gonna start taking out the water with Matyi's help here. So let's do it. You can actually place a fishing net at the other side of this hose, and then you would be able to save a lot of moss. We're going to add some Bucephalandra and some other plants in the foreground to add some detail to the tank, and I'm going to ask Matyi to help me glue the wood onto the rocks as well. This is why it's a good idea for you guys to have a photo of the tank all the time when you're building it, to see, and I'm checking the monitor here in front of me to see how I should turn this. Okay, so let's continue trimming the mosses and sucking out the water. Thank you. Almost ready with this. We're missing some plants, some epiphyte plants. I would like to add some Microsorum trident into it, but I already introduced the wavy leaf, Bucephalandra, and the mini needle leaf here. I'm going to plant some Cryptocoryne in that little bay. Okay, so actually what I observed here is that this height here adds some depth to the tank. So I would like to continue this on this side. So what we're doing now is that we did big water changes, and we are remineralizing it with the Green Aqua Mineral GH+, and we're increasing the TDS to 120. Finally, the Microsorum trident has arrived, and I used them in some patches in the foreground and on the other side of the tank, as you can see now on the pictures. I also introduced some regular Microsorum terapus in the background there. I actually put these plants in their pots just to try their spaces out, and I think that they look nice over there, and we've got some Vallisneria right next to them, and on the right side of the Vallisneria right there you can see the Hygrophila pinnatifida, which is a reddish plant, and I want to keep the reddish plant at the center of the aquarium. Juris has visited us to finish his scape that he started in the 10-year anniversary event. Next week's video will be about that, so check out next week's video. And Juris has come up with quite a new idea to fix the microzorum onto the glass here. He drilled a hole into this piece of lava stone here, and he fits a suction cup inside that hole in there. So we're gonna tie the ferns on it, and we're gonna just stick it onto the back glass. This way we can adjust the height of the Microzorum therapus. It took us a total of 2 times 8 hours to finish shooting this video, including camera setups and all. Initially, I wanted to have 3 tanks tweaked or improved from a very good state into even better state. But I think we only had time for 2. We will do some more in the next episodes of the Green Aqua YouTube channel. Just let us know what you think about the before and after images that will follow this little short sequence that I'm just talking about now. If you guys like the Green Aqua channel, please do not forget to subscribe if you didn't do so yet. Hit that like button if you like the video and the transformation that we did this week, and also hit the bell button to get notified of our future uploads. So until next week, Juris is coming. Bye!